Alright, now it's time for me to.
Crazy didn't even start. How many people
Um,
have the store?
mhm, mhm. Alright.
Hey, what's going on, JB Tuber? Thanks for showing up here. What's up, Aaron Gamer? How you doing? Doing great. I'm
Oh
just
my god.
designing an airship here. This is my first survival airship, so I'm going a little bit slow on it. Just designing as I go. Yeah, you know this area is bad for beggars.
Huh. First of all, I need to retitle my stream because apparently I called it New Jump Pad. I'm back
You
on
called it what now?
Minecraft. I called my stream on accident New Jump Pad because I was playing Fortnite for a minute.
Oh,
Alright. Um. My...
I should have brought torches.
Hmm.
I'm gonna wait till daytime now, because I don't
I'm
want to see any
happy for
spawning
the
around.
people who did all this name tagging and arrow thing in another. You guys are so nice. I can find things. You know,
If they don't have a keyboard, if they had a keyboard, I'm sure it went fast, but without, that would suck.
I got a little bit the other day when Gimme gave me showed me where the train hall is. I remember a little bit, but these signs helped me out too.
Yeah, same.
It's been a long time since I've been on, and it's all like new in here. My tunnel ended up being right in the middle of the freaking walkway. And I set up I think three or four people's tunnels when I was here last time because it needed to divide all the eights and all that crap for everybody.
Alright, I'll be back. I have to use the restroom. I'm gonna just sit here and leave my thing on AFK again.
I can see it from here. I'm on top of the airship from a distance. I'll wait till it gets daytime. I'm on top of my airship.
So that wolf person's streaming right now.
She might be doing a video. She
I know
actually
she's
said go
been.
watch Titanic.
Well, I didn't know she was live streaming or not. I was
Well,
gonna
then
flip
thanks for
over there and see her
subscribing,
stuff.
Aaron Gamer. Yeah, you have to check it. She just does like little Lost in the Woods part 1, 2. Like she's running around like panicking, like she's lost, and she did like some panda one, like drawing. She does drawings and stuff like that. She helps out a lot in this channel, so I go and support her and like thumbs up, watch her videos and stuff. Display.
Dude, I can tell you one thing. I like my place, man. I lit it pretty damn good, dude. You don't see hardly any torches except for like you have a torch. But I do not have not had one mob spawn in here. And all my
I've noticed
running
that.
around, I have not even seen one. Not even on the roofs. Not even on the roofs.
Stop right there. Okay.
Oh, damn! I got a couple torches here. I gotta get rid of.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
nighttime.
underground lighting. You can't see my torches except for ones that are meant to be seen.
I have to be careful coming back to my airship here because I filled in the inside. It's dark and I don't have any torches with me. So I'm gonna come back and like come climbing up and boom, creeper's gonna go off. Ah! Just it burns up. Like, how does diorite burn up? It's you, Oda. It always happens to you. Yeah, dude, I was gonna use wool and I forgot. It's survival with fire sprints. I'm like, nah, probably not a good idea. First lightning strike. It just goes up.
Boy.
I can see Big Mix. He's like, hey, Oda, sends me a message. You got some cool lighting. I'm like, I did? Let me go look. Oh, it's on fire. Oops.
Ah. It's right there.
Yeah. Yeah, when he's at AFK, he's at work. The chef.
I see Lady Green's on. Is she FK too? Well, she was on. Nope,
I saw
not
her on
anymore.
earlier. Did she come on again?
Ah,
Fix this a little bit more on this side.
uh,
What are you watching? Oh, Dead Man Wonderland? I'm watching it, alright.
oh my white.
Big smack. I know, I was messing around. Okay, smalls.
Do you wear suspenders? You sounded like Urkel. Do you know who I just said that? Do you know who Urkel is?
From
Yes.
our generation.
Damn, I feel old. That's what he sounded like, didn't he?
Yeah, for a second, Steve Urkel.
Yep.
Family Matters.
Yep. My son was wearing suspenders the other day, and I was like, do this, the thumb thing where you go up and down with the suspenders, the thumbs on the inside. I was like, do that and say, did I do that? Then that's all he did all was half the day, walk around, did I do that?
See, that's why we have kids, so we can tease them.
Yep. I'm like, you keep on doing it. That's how you act. Then I show him a minute clip of Steve Urkel, on YouTube. And you're like, I ain't like that.
I have two maps we could go to: Springwood or Backwater Swamp.
Best way to look at everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't lying to you. Came over here to see if I was lying.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna hit you with my pumpkin pie. I want to. I do have it. I have moderator privileges. My punch can get you kicked out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna add my dark oak designs on the outside of it. That's looking nice. It almost looks like, oh, that looks exactly like the ship that I created from, what's that movie called? Oh, dang it. It's like that little, like, alien thing that guides a little kid there into the base or whatever, and he ends up getting in the ship and driving it. The Navigator.
No, I thought you were talking about Atlantis for a minute.
No, the Navigator is an old school movie. I've never seen it. Watch
Yeah,
it.
I think I've seen it a long time ago, so I can't picture it. I'd have to see a picture of it. Let's look it up. And another one, and in another one. Damn, I need one more level. And he's taking all your dirt. Sounds like he's gonna add dirt. God, I remember a shulker box I lost. My redstone shulker box. Like I'll ever use it. I had everything. Yeah. I just remember trying to remember, I'm sitting things and this, I'm like, I need this, and I'm like that, and I'm like, damn. I miss Moses just like my decoration box. You know how us builders and decorators are. We'll build it and we got to decorate around it and then decorate inside it. Like I decorated all the inside of my building. And it's like, where's my stack of paintings? Where's my where's my signs and stuff?
Oh my. That's two bloody party streamers in the mountain. That perfect.
Your what? Your sword?
I go.
What?
Mending is for when you gather XP, it repairs your gear.
The shit. Oh.
I'm about to go eat a salad. Well, it's a chicken salad. It has to be eaten, I guess. I was like, hey, there's a salad there. You want to eat it? Because it's going to be bad in a couple days. So, yeah, like, oh, well, I guess I'll eat
Have
it.
you ever had a chicken Caesar salad?
Yeah, I think it's what it is. I think it's what it is. A chicken Caesar salad. That's what I think it is.
Well,
That's all
I've had
chicken in
chicken Caesar salad wrap.
a
It's
wrap.
really good.
Yeah. I like those wraps of those pinwheels you buy with the meat inside and
Oh,
the
there's
cream
one right
cheese.
here.
Oh my god, they're like delicious. But then they try to outrageously price them at some places. It's like,
And the more popular it gets, the more expensive it does get. So.
yeah. I don't
Mhm.
know.
I currently have, you know, those taco bowls, the flour taco bowls. I kind of I got bored. I put peanut butter and jelly in one of them, and did it with the other one. I started eating it like that. Like, it's a good way to get rid of them. It is. Dude.
Oh, spinach with a little bit of vinaigrette, one salt and pepper.
Happy pepper.
Good. Darn it! I was trying to make you want to eat spinach like a good boy.
I love spinach. I'm just letting you know right now.
Yeah, well, not the spinach in the can. Make you like for
Spinach in the
salad.
can is just disgusting.
That's why I said you. That's why I said you gotta put vinaigrette or some virgin olive oil in a pan and fry it instead of just sitting there and let it
Ooh,
heat
have you
up
guys
like
had kale
liquid.
chips? Yeah, kale chips.
Like, oh, that dill potato chips? Yeah, they're decent.
No, not not dill. Kale. The green.
I don't know. I don't think I've had kale potato. I've eaten kale before, I think.
It's like you have some sort of oil. You have like some sort of oil. You salt and pepper it, and you put it in the oven for like 15 minutes with Parmesan cheese on top. It tastes good. It tastes really good. And it's a vegetable too, so you can like make it at any time if you're growing it. Oh my god, these flies are going crazy for my
I'm not
tortilla bowls
knowing well enough to
with
joke
peanut
with
butter
him.
and
Like,
jelly.
damn, that's a threat. Threat, you're gonna come back. Yes. I remember that. Where was that from? Ranger Danger. Oh, okay. Alright. Hey, they run.
If you start hearing somebody screaming stranger danger when they see you on the street, that you know that they're crazy.
Alright. Oh my
If
god.
they yell it at everyone, then yeah, they're insane.
Boy.
I'm starting to get mad. I keep on having to go up and down this freaking long ass ladder, and it's really starting to tick me off.
Boy.
I want to see. That means I'm not liking it. It means I'm gonna have to build an elevator, and you know what that entails, right?
Oh no, there's a skeleton. I'm actually playing on one of my worlds right now.
Oh, water ramp. Well, no, I was thinking that entails redstone. I'm like, yeah, that or I can just use the older, easier method where I don't have to deal with redstone, the
Ooh.
minecart
Hey,
elevator.
you know
They
what I
still
just
work.
thought of
Do they still
about
work?
spinach?
And I knew that. What about spinach?
Yeah, spinach. My mom usually makes like French bread pizza. She makes it with pepperoni and stuff, but she will make spinach French bread pizza with like Alfredo sauce. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have.
And it has like a Cuban bread. Like, you know those Cuban long breads?
Think so.
Not the flat one, like the fat one. Like, it's fat.
Okay, round is like half of a football. You slice the football in half, it's sort of like that.
No, I don't think I've had Cuban bread before then.
Cuban bread?
Yeah, Cuban bread.
That sounds
It
racist.
also works with French bread too.
Oh, hey, Blazing. How's it going?
It's really good though. Like the spinach cooks perfectly.
I made lemon chicken for my wife's side of the family because they're Hispanic and they've never had lemon chicken before. So I made them some lemon chicken and they were eating it all up. I was like, that's right. Eat my food because I make good shit.
I'm making barbecue chicken thighs and baked potatoes and corn tonight for dinner.
Nice, dude. I marinated my chicken for 24 hours and I did some pasta. I was gonna do potatoes, I just didn't have time.
All right, which one
Soaking
am
it in lemon juice all night.
I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a shitty ass sandwich for dinner. Cause I'm broke as fuck and lazy.
We're all talking about all this extraordinary food. He's like, oh, I'm gonna make a sandwich.
My sandwiches are actually really good. They have like usually like lettuce, turkey, ham, mayo. I
Hey, if
don't
this,
like sandwiches either, but if when I make them, I'll eat them. But if anybody else makes them for me, or maybe Arby's, I
I'll
went to
do
Arby's.
like black forest ham and beef or forest ham and pastrami, but it's always gonna be ham and some other meat. And I'll do provolone cheese. Sometimes I'll do lettuce. Most of the time I'm way too lazy to do lettuce, but sometimes I'll do lettuce, and then I usually do like at least ranch. Cause if there's nothing on my sandwich, it's dry as fuck. I
They
can't
need
have
to
that.
fix the weirdness of the anvil too, though. I'm telling you. I got the same two picks. They're both efficiency 5. I'm breaking 3 and mending. But if I put one up there and add a Fortune 3 book to it, one of them says 13, and the other one says 9. And the only difference between them is that I got efficiency 5, and it goes in this order: efficiency 5, I'm breaking 3, mending, and the other one says I'm breaking 3, efficiency 5, and mending. Like the things are switched around, and it's probably going to be 13 instead of 9. Weird.
Yeah,
I
the
know,
randomness is weird on this game.
I was like, that's weird. For real? Because I went there and put it in 13. I was like, it just said 9. Why is it 13?
Have any of you guys been to Arby's?
Yup.
Yeah, I don't like
I
Arby's.
don't like Arby's. I've tried it. I just don't
They're
like the way
too.
the sandwiches are.
Yo,
I
I
don't like
found the
how expensive they are.
Ghostbusters.
I gotta
Yeah,
think
it's
I gotta pay for
expensive,
4.
but
I gotta
I've
pay
had
for
the
4
bourbon
people, you know.
BBQ.
Like, do you buy your own or do your parents buy yours for you? I can
It-
understand if
my
your
parents
parents
buy
buy
it.
it for you. Yeah, I'm saying when you learn to buy your own, then it's like Arby's is a little bit big, more expensive, depending on how much money you make per hour.
You may not pass.
Yeah, good.
Because the stairs are right there and she will hit you first.
Oh yeah, have you seen their new orange cream milkshakes?
No, you will not.
No, I don't go there.
Sounds good though. Orange cream
Yeah.
milkshake does sound good.
An orange cream, yeah.
It's
That's sort of
really
like
good,
a
and it's
power
at
pop-up.
Arby's too.
Wait, leave.
Push up.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
push
go
up.
open the door. You must open door. Body block.
That's probably what it
Like
tastes like,
store
right?
sandwiches or anything like that. I just can't stand it.
You can't. I don't know.
I've had one. I've had one of them. They're decent, but I didn't care to dip it, you know. I'm like, hey, I just throw some mayonnaise on it.
Body block me. Body block me.
No, if it's offered, someone's gonna buy it. I'll eat it. They're like, hey, I'm gonna go get some Arby's. You want one? I'm like, if you're okay with it, sure. I'll eat it.
Yeah,
It's free.
I'll try it out.
Anytime.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, have you ever seen the new BBQ bourbon? The bourbon BBQ items?
I've heard it. I see it on the what's it called? Commercials on TV.
It's really good. I had the bourbon BBQ new chicken sandwich.
I tell you, there's one thing they need to add to Minecraft, and that is like a little thing. When you open a chest, there should be like up at the top left corner a little button that you can hit, and it'll organize your chest items.
There's mods for that, but you know, PS4's never gonna get mods.
No, like you hit it. It's sort of like how you play 7 Days to Die, where you can hit the freaking an inventory button and everything goes in a line. Might not be stacked like up and down, but everything right next to each other. Alright.
I'm currently in my Minecraft world though.
Yay, I got myself a dog.
Go to the other gate. I think.
Oh, they have dogs in this game? I thought they were wolves. No, I'm so sorry.
Well, it might be a wolf. I don't know. But I went all the way to the Ghostbusters thing to get it. Will animals follow you through Nether?
Oh,
If you shove them in there, yeah.
yeah, you gotta push them in. I believe.
Why you come over here?
Hey, don't be so loud. I know you're trying to talk.
Yeah,
to,
if
like
you
a funny
just
voice,
shove
too.
them. There's a fly on my napkin.
You should lick the napkin.
I just spat over all the fly. Oh no, I'm burning. No. Where's water? There's nothing but lava.
Where are you?
Down at a really low level.
Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. There is a place I dare not go. Or if I do, my mother will say.
I found
Have
10
you
gold
seen a
already.
frog sitting on a log? Down by the bay, down by the bay,
Are you looking for gold?
where the watermelons grow.
Yeah, I'm trying to make some
There
golden
is a
apples.
place I dare not
Are
go.
you trying to make golden apples? You gonna fight the wizard or something?
For if I do,
Not enchanted,
my mother will
like
say.
just for like every like way use. I just use them just to protect myself.
You know what I used to protect
I'm
myself?
burning.
Sword
Rubber.
and armor.
Oh, I was gonna say rubber.
That's a good one.
Alright, puppy, if you fall down this, oh, you're just gonna teleport.
I'm upgrading my thing.
This fly is just walking around on my napkin. I'm about to smack it. Stop disrespecting my freaking napkin. Stop disrespecting my napkin.
I'm back. Let's get this.
Hey, Oda.
Yeah.
Who did the Ghostbusters thing?
Big smack.
I think that was Big Smack. Yeah.
Big smack.
God damn, I give that man props.
Who are you gonna call Ghostbusters?
This shit looks fucking awesome, dude. I haven't even been over here yet. Like, I've heard about it, and I finally decided to go through a fucking random teleporter, and ended up over here, and jeez, dude.
Dude,
I
I'm gonna
have
have
so
a.
much
I'm
coal
gonna-
I could feed a whole army for like 30
Oh.
days.
I'm gonna have a spider spawner in my dome.
Hey, just letting you guys know, I've already completed
Yeah,
mine.
that. Remember I told you the other day I keep on hearing that clicking right in the middle somewhere. I found it. It's a freaking spider
Hey.
spawner.
Oh yeah, I think I told you guys already I beat Minecraft.
Okay. How do you beat Minecraft?
How do you beat Minecraft? Getting all the trophies?
Oh, I don't know. I was about to say. I don't, oh, that's okay. I'm wondering. That's how you
And
consider
defeating the Ender Dragon?
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Dragon at all. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen the end game. I've never.
It's actually really easy when you have really overpowered gear.
I fought it in custom, or
I
not
don't know. I always
custom,
play
but
it hard.
creative.
So.
Oh yeah,
This-
my friend
This is the
said it's
only
too
place
hard.
I've never
And
played.
we were in his world on PS3. Well, I beat the game on PS3. I'm not beating it again.
Yeah, same here. I got all the trophies for PS3 version.
That's a lot of gravel. What is this fly doing? It's disrespecting my napkin.
Maybe you should disrespect it.
gonna smack this fly if it touches my... where'd he go?
He's done putting regurgitating acid. They like to spew out on your food, and he's flying off right now.
He's done laying its maggot eggs on your food. Yeah, have you eat it and have it grow in your
No,
belly.
it's only on my napkin. It's not doing anything.
Uh-oh. It's distracting you. There's other ones. Ground.
They're trying to get into your ears
That's the only one.
to lay eggs.
He-
While you're distracted, they're laying eggs and other stuff. Probably the food that you have that's over in the oven. Probably they're just pooping all over it. And he's like, ha, this dude's just watching me on the napkin. Plan worked.
He's doing recon
He's doing
for his buddies.
He's doing a flyover. Get it? Oh, that was pretty bad pun.
Damn,
That's what I said
Oda.
this Dreamcatcher was doing earlier. He was just
Jesus.
spying on me like a recon.
That was terrible.
I know. You're welcome.
Oh god. That's a creeper. That
My
hurt
dog
me.
just walked straight into the nether portal and disappeared.
You going after it.
I am.
Himself.
Please don't. The dog is killing himself. I'm hearing him hurt himself. No! Stop!
Death Garden?
Oof.
No! Yay, alright, come on, dog. Come on, come on, come on. Before the door's... The door closed on him!
Darn it. I gotta get on Twitch and get me a couple followers.
My dog is
Digging out my
retarded.
freaking bottom. Come do this so I can go eat. And then enjoy decorating when I'm done. And say I did it all myself.
I need to get my tablet on, but my power button's broken.
I'm like,
How
I
do you
dug out
work
this
a
all
broken-
myself and all that.
How do you work a broken electronic that has a broken power button? Because there's no way to turn it on.
Then I guess
Oh,
it's...
I found a way.
Alright, come on,
You
dog.
have to put it on a charger and it'll turn on.
It's the same wire.
We're
You
not
just
going to
can't let it
spawn.
die.
We're going to Oda's world. Come on. Come on. Come on, puppy. Or Oda's place.
Alright, start setting traps up at your nether portal. We don't want no flea-ridden mutts over my house. We're cat people.
Hey, my dog instantly teleported again and it's probably hurting itself.
How many buzzes touch? No.
You think I'm straight for me? Oh, double gens at the same time.
Well, I was freaked out.
What?
I'm about to start strip mining.
You're
Just
gonna
for
start
gold.
what?
Strip mining. Oh my god, I'm burning again.
Why don't you go over to the pig grinder? That don't have to be turned on, is it? You just sit there and pigs fall in and you murder the pigs with your looting sword and then bam, you have gold with the yin-yang and you gotta go searching.
Lots of pork chops. Lots of yums.
Well, that's a pig, but I'm talking about like, you don't get pork chops from pigmen, do you?
Oh, pig, I think so.
Yeah.
Pigs.
Well, you want
Oh,
gold, so I
in
figured
a
you go to the
very,
pigman
very
farm.
early update, you were able to get cooked pork chops from them.
No, I thought you said
It was
pork
like
chops
in
are
that.
gold.
Oh.
It was probably in the beta stages.
You're in the beta stage.
Face in the beta.
The beta stages had pigmen, and you know what happened to those pigmen? They would drop pork chops instead of anything else. So that's why maybe that explained why zombies wouldn't drop the right item.
Yeah, they don't drop the right item at all. They should be dropping diamonds. Make it easier for us. Well, I don't have to worry about
They
diamonds
used
at
to
all.
drop they dropped feathers, and feathers are not helpful. Only for making arrows and a few other things.
What drops feathers now?
Zombies back in the beta stages.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
I love quote unquote stalking my girlfriend.
We were just talking about that earlier. That ain't that ain't nice. Checking the bar through Facebook. You got a little tracker on her phone so you can follow wherever she goes.
Actually, I use
Like
Snapchat to follow her, but
beta tracker.
she was on Snapchat an hour ago at the store and she hasn't responded.
Oh, hello, walking. Hello. I am Shin. I am White Man. I'm the Dwight Knight. Ooh, this is heck. Where is all the gems? Hey, we need gems.
Oh.
Oh, this should be gen here. We're so close. Unless it's on the other side. Then we go other side. Over here. Wait here, bro. Adios, sir. I shall be there. Go get Jen, I have spiral time. I have spiral time level 2. Okay, I'll go do Jen. I'll continue on the Jen work. Oh, is that instant here, man? My, he does that touch of the white knight. it's a new thing. You don't get projected time anymore, so you get infinite uses. But it doesn't save you. It doesn't save you. That's the trade-off. You can use it as many times as you want, but it doesn't save you anymore. The Bloody Squad. Bloody Squad.
This don't sound right.
I was thinking the same thing.
The Blood. The Blood.
He's playing Dead by Daylight, or that, those games where you gotta start generators and all that stuff. Some game like that. I never could get into that game.
Yeah, he's blocking it.
Oh my god, you don't need
He's
to
blocking
yell.
it.
Hey.
He's blocking it.
You don't need to yell on the mic, buddy. I can hear you fine.
That's a tombstone.
Normally I just let all this stuff despawn, but they got other things in there with it that I want. And like, there's probably people like AR who has like 20 double chests full of cobblestone.
They're actually low. Gimme was telling me last night, like it's one of the resources low because everyone has silk touch. So what's the point of getting cobble?
Oh, yeah.
We actually end up being real low in it. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
I only use silk touch for, well, I'll get like 2 double chests of regular smooth. Well, I'll get a whole double chest of smooth and change it all to stone brick and have a whole double chest of smooth to have it backed up, If I ever need more or whatnot.
Yeah.
The cobble, I just use, I use silk for everything but the stone half the time.
That's why I had like players on here. They're helping me. They're gathering cobble for me.
Well, I've already got 3 double chests of it.
I was DC.
Just robe it.
Wait,
The tool that breaks down the most for me is a shovel because as a building, I'm using a lot of dirt.
Yeah. Because we use dirt, as builders use dirt as scaffolding. It's easy to get rid of. You don't have to, you can use your fist. You don't have to, what do you call it? It's easy to break, especially with efficiency 5. At least I think. That and we use netherrack, because it's easy to break. If you don't have a beacon or nothing, those are the 2 things you want to use. Scaffolding.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go get some more dirt. I'm almost done designing the hole here. I'm mixing spruce and dark oak. This looks really good. Colors.
Yeah. I've tried to like spruce on this texture, but I have not been able to like it at all.
You gotta be very.
I like the spruce logs. All right, but the spruce planks and the spruce chairs, I can't have it. I don't know, dude. It looks like some sort of flooring. It should be flooring, not anything else.
So, okay, quick question. It's kind of weird, and it's back on the topic of, like, quote-unquote stalking.
Yeah.
Now, if I go through her whole entire Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Musical.ly, whatever social media she has, should I tell her that I did?
Hell no.
The way you the way you do that would just be like liking her stuff or giving a thumbs up. It kind of lets
Yeah.
you know that you are not really watching her, but trust is a huge thing in relationships. If you don't have trust, it will never work out. It'll always collapse in on itself.
Yeah.
Trust is
That's
huge.
why.
Like my current wife, this is like the only girl that I've ever like trusted, and she's just awesome.
Alright.
So like,
Yeah.
trust is a big thing, dude, and it's hard to get, and it can be taken away in an instant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's home now because she finally responded to me on Snapchat. So I looked at the map and she's at home. She's at the store
If you
for
really
like
want
an
to test her
hour.
out, dude, if you're worried, just do like a couple days where you're not even responding. See how long it takes her to
I earned
message
most of
you.
my well,
If she goes a
all of
couple
my
days, then you know maybe it's not what you think that the relationship is. Because if people are together, they're at least gonna say hi at least once a day or hey, how are you doing? If she goes like days and days without doing it, I would start kind of like, hey, maybe we should take a break. But that's just my advice.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know you guys'
so
relationship.
technically, not really technically. I mean, like, technically, we're not
You,
in like a relationship. But I mean, we've been
Serious one.
no, like, neither one of us has asked each other out yet. But we're like talking and shit. Like, we're basically together. And
okay,
then
you're talking and stuff. Are you been sleeping together? There's a big
she's in
difference between
Ohio. I'm in
sleeping together.
California. But
Oh.
So it's like a distance type of thing
yeah.
you guys are having.
And which is
That's hard.
another reason why I'm basically like watching all of her social media and checking to see like where she is and shit. Cause, well,
Those are hard relationships, man.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
hard to
Distance
trust
is
that.
very difficult.
Because it's hard to trust even ones you see every day.
yeah, I know.
It's a toughie, dude.
But I'm like, and I trust her for the most part. I mean, like as much as one would at this point. But so the like the way we started talking was just kind of interesting. We met a few months ago on Black Ops 2 and stuff, and we never really talked just because, well, I didn't really talk to her as much because I was always playing with a bunch of random people and stuff like that. And she was always a little bit shy and she didn't really talk online. And like we started texting back and forth on Snapchat. And then like we started talking more and more and stuff, and we've been talking basically every day. She got grounded for like a couple of days. Um, last week or the week before or whatever, but we've been basically talking like every day now for about like just over a month and shit.
So it's getting
And
serious
yeah, and then like last week, like the beginning of last week or whatever, it kind of threw me off because usually like I didn't like I could tell that there was something there, but I couldn't really. But like she wasn't saying anything negative, like she's just like the it was just like weird, like it was like one of those relationships where it seems like there's a, like something behind what they're trying to do, like there's a secret motive or something, and I haven't brought it up just because it's
though. But
interesting.
do you bring that up?
Yeah, like how do you ask if they're like they have a secret motive of why they're being like this? But like she's just like
Or maybe
super
someone actually
nice
likes you.
all the time, like, and then she like last week, like the beginning of last week or whatever, like she told me that she loves me, and then like I told her exactly how I felt, and because I didn't like at that point I didn't really know if I quote unquote loved her, but I knew I liked her a lot, and then she didn't respond to me for like 3 hours.
Oh, she was hoping you felt the same way.
And
She was a little disappointed.
I yeah, and I was like, well, I'm sorry if I
Has she started being distant since then? Since that
no,
conversation?
um, well at that point she was grounded for a few days, and she was on PS3, so we were texting back and forth on PS3. I was out at my mom's, so I had my phone, so I could still use the PSN app or whatever. But she didn't have her phone, so it was a little bit harder for us to text back and forth. But like, and I had sent her like a few messages like in a row after that, and then she just took a while to respond, and then like talked about it just like a little bit more like here and there.
Well, the fact that you're checking your stuff like you are, you really honestly care about her, dude. It's by your intentions. It's not you want to catch her. You actually care about her. You're testing to see if she's telling the truth.
I
She's
mean,
not gonna be a person that tells the truth.
throughout
You
my
really understand.
whole like I'd say high school, but my high school career, but I'm only a sophomore, almost a junior, but throughout like my whole, you know, whatever, I guess you could say like growth, not growth spurt, but like puberty, like time where you really, you know, start doing stuff like that. Like I've only told one other girl that I loved her. Like,
You actually meant it.
yeah.
Yeah, the teenage years is like that, dude. You actually feel love, so you start feeling that, and it can be devastating when the person that you really care for, and then you find out they're lying, and it's crappy, but it's part of life. So I
Yeah.
understand, you know, what you're going through too. I've been there, done that. It builds character, dude.
And like
I can
I
attest at your age, man. It took me a long time to really fall in love. I was just chasing. You know what I mean by chasing?
yeah, I know what you mean. I'm like I've never even been in like a real relationship. The other girl that I told that to was treated me like she said it back and shit, and she meant it because she was the first person to say it, but like she treated me more like a brother than a boyfriend, and we never even dated because she didn't want to have a long distance relationship. And then like we talked, like literally I helped her fall asleep like every night for over 3 months. I and shit, I'm like once I get it's
You helped
fucking
her fall
attached,
asleep.
like I yeah, cause she lived in Minnesota, and I had known her for like 3 years, cause I met her on Black Ops 2 when I first started playing Black Ops 2. Um, and we'd talked and stuff for a while, and I like we would go off and on with talking and shit, and like I would always be there when she fell because some fucking jackass dude would hurt her and shit, like, and she would always come back because she knew like I would help her, I would help comfort her and shit. Which is kind of bullshit because she never gave me that affection that she gave fucking assholes, but I mean, hey,
Well, you know what?
I
It's
still
actually more
helped.
important that you do actually build that friendship you have is actually far more cherished than dating someone for a couple of days and getting something from them.
Yeah,
So look what it did with her. You're there for all the time, so you're actually building. You have a good character, and you're still young, and when you get older, and you keep that character, dude. You're gonna have because when you're young, they tend to date the assholes because they say the right things to get something. They have bad intentions. They're lying.
yeah,
They're not
Yep.
just there to be there for her. So yeah, I've been there too. I've had it's called the friendship zone. In
yeah.
high school,
It's
I
called
tried
the
to.
friend
I was
zone.
really good friends with this girl. She was dating like assholes, and we tried dating, and holding hands is like holding hands with my sister. We're like, we should
Yeah,
just be
it
good
just it
friends. We
doesn't
tried, yeah,
like it's
it's
just
so
not
weird.
right.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. The ship is getting along well.
Where the frick you come from?
Brass blocks are inside the building there, or one where we get stuff. It's in the dirt one. There's stacks of them.
And see, and I know for a fact like one of her biggest things too is trust, and I only know that because um I don't know how long because I don't really care for bringing it up because I know for most people that went through it like that's kind of hard to talk about, but she was in the system for a long time. Only assuming. I mean, she's adopted and she
Yeah.
has 6 sisters and 5 brothers and they're all adopted. I mean, that's That's a lot. That's being in the system.
It's
That,
crappy.
yeah, for a
The
lot
system
of
is broken.
people.
It's a lot of human trafficking in the system. It's doing that with my kids right now. The way they've been treating me, with no allegations or nothing. I'm not a bad parent. They'll go against the male every single time. And the way
Yep.
they're treating me, not even letting my kids call me. I haven't done anything. They just take them because they wanted to.
Yeah.
It's absolutely mind blowing what they get away with, dude. And so I'm
But
trying to deal with that and trying to get lawyers that care, but they don't care because
Oh, it's
they're
level
only in it for the
30,
money.
35.
yeah.
It's 30, 35. Yeah, you just have to buy
So they've
them
been
the bulk.
brainwashing my kids and stuff to not see me, and I know they have, but I can't fight it anymore. I'm just
People just buy
done
the
with
blood.
it.
I
It's
mean,
just I'm
that
not
shit
getting
fucking
anywhere when I
sucks.
tell them. Well, when I break them down and tell them how, I'm a combat vet, and I said I can't believe people like you see us
Yeah,
in
it's
a country where you're free and treat a veteran the way you do. I said there's druggies showing up here at DHS, high, drunk, and you're letting them see their kids. And I have a history of honorability, and you guys treat me this way because I tested your lack of jurisdiction. You have no authority to do this under the Constitution. You're acting outside the judicial boundaries, and you have a secret jurisdiction where you're using the French flag. They didn't like to hear that. I'm like, I don't care what college you've been through. It doesn't mean you're intelligent. You just copied somebody else's words as your own. That's not intelligence. Like,
Yeah.
you guys have no idea what you're doing. You're human trafficking. These children are being abused, and I'm just tired of fighting it, going to a courtroom, and I have 11 to 20 people on the left side of DHS against me, and I'm by myself.
Probably because of some
Wow, you guys really support the system. It's mind-blowing what they get away with, and I feel sorry for the kids that go through this stuff. The system's very broken. And the people that work, they only care about money. They don't care,
Yep.
it's their job. As soon as they clock out, they're done. It's just crappy. It's great.
Until that happens to them, and then they're
Yeah. And they're like, at the end of it, when I just completely, because my attorney was listening, and afterwards he was blown away how well I spoke and everything, and they go, well, thank you for your service. I said, don't thank me. No, you can thank the guy that cleans the toilet at the public restroom. I didn't do a service for you. You service yourself. Just walked out.
I have a level 15 in.
It's because it's a politically correct thing to say. It's just awful the way they treat me in these meetings. But anyways, break this down here.
talk about happier things.
Yeah,
It's fucking raining.
it's always raining, dude. It's been raining for last night when it was raining for 2 Minecraft days. It's snowing. I was like, what the?
It's so loud when you're outside.
I have a spring burst built here.
Like, I don't know, it's just...
Decisive strike. Dead bar.
Oh, to unmute you, Ranger?
It's in file.
Yeah, Ranger wants to be unmuted too.
He hasn't been loud.
Do you deserve it?
It's a mutiny.
You're good at
It's a
it.
mutiny.
If you're good at it, you get 1 point.
Ranger,
I do
do
the
you
same
deserve
thing.
it?
Tonnage.
Dude, I've muted my kids. I'm like, I'm not wanting to hear your mouth. They be like, Dad.
The movie Robots, when they're having the baby and it's crying, and they turn it down the volume. I was like, every parent wishes they had that sometimes.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Well, we could do is kill your friends. One
I'm gonna have to have my
killer
dude sit here for a minute while I go get my salad and make my kids. Well, they can make sandwiches. They can have sandwiches for lunch. They don't need one food for lunch today. They can eat cereal for lunch.
This is
Yeah.
summer. You're off too.
Shoot, I wish. Well, I did get yesterday off. I was supposed to work yesterday night, but I was like, dude, I'm tired of going all the way across town. And then I had my kids, so it's like I wouldn't be able to come home. I'd have to stay in that town, you know? Those are the kind of jobs. Nope. Being outside contracting person. I'm like, I worked the first night, second night I can't work. You gotta find somebody else.
all the DLC already.
And they were scrambling to find somebody.
Contract. That's hard work.
Yeah. Well, we don't. I don't do contract stuff. It's an outside contractor. I work for a cleaning company that come in and strip floors of big businesses. Like Big Lots, Harbor, Meminars. It's almost like janitorial. But It's not really that easy. I go in there and do work for an hour and a half, and the lady at work says like, I make almost $20 an hour doing this, but I don't get a lot of hours. You know, I get 5 hours here a day. 'Cause you're just going in doing a floor and stuff, and then, well, it seems easy. I was like, yeah, it seems easy. We come in here and do all this, and it only takes us an hour and a half and stuff. But it took me 10 years to be like do all this, be able to do it without no complaints or whatnot. And you got to lift heavy stuff, and then during one season we're stripping the whole floor, and scrubbing, putting wax and doing all that. That's like 20 hours straight of work on some jobs. You know? Like these days are what we call easy. We earned it. We earned these easy days.
When I worked on a farm to earn myself on the farm to drive farm machinery, the farm required for 1 week you go out to the fields and pick up the rocks as a trailer moves slow, bend over picking up all the rocks out of the field as it went along. Drive those things.
Yeah.
He had the rock picking machine, but this farmer, he's like, no. He's like, you need to earn respect to be able to work in this business. So if you made it those 7 days, which we started out with 37 kids, only 7 of us were left at the end. That's how he wanted to see who was going to actually work for his business. And then boom, I was right at the combines driving, picking up grass seed in an air conditioned vehicle, dude, doing hillside pickup. That's fun.
Yeah, I had a big old talk with I went and picked up a part-time job that paid taxes, because when a contractor, I get paid cash. You know, I had to take taxes on my shit, and that if I want to, I don't really have to claim taxes into the year. You know, it's just money, unless my boss claims taxes on me. But I go get pay child support, right? So I go work at a company where I clean their floors. You know, I go in there and I clean their floors once a week, and then I work there for them also. I go in there and get hired because I got recruited by the district manager that worked there. He's like, he liked how I work because I just do my job and do what I'm told and get to do it and get it done. You know, back where, you know, and I go in there and I start doing it, and I'm unloading trucks, you know, and stocking product, you know. I go work with this girl one day, and this other dude's supposed to show up, and he doesn't show up. And I'm like, why ain't you showing up? And he was like, oh, he didn't show up. He don't want to do truck. He thinks it's unfair that we have to. He has to pick up, you know, all the heavy stuff and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? For real? He's like, yeah. And I was like, that doesn't mean not to come into work. I'm like, he hired in for this position knowing that we're unloading truck. It's gonna be heavy. And I was like, and I'm not gonna let them old ladies, because there's other ladies at work. You know, you're unloading the truck, you put it on the thing, and it goes down in, and then the ladies down there, these are older ladies in their 60s and 50s, you know, are taking it off the line and then putting it on pallets and then moving it with hand jacks. I ain't gonna have them old ladies in there lifting 50 to 100 pound things off in giant furniture and stuff. I was like, what? I was like, I won't let my mother do that. I was like, I might sound sexist, but I was like, you get hired in to do a job, you do the job. You don't go, oh, I just don't want to, it's unfair.
Unfair. It's like they're 60 years old, they live longer, they've probably done more labor.
They've been working this job for 20-some years. I'm like, give me a freaking break. Yeah. I'm like, you came to hired in this area. I was like, man, I can't, dude, I can't stand people like that. I was like, I'm 40 years old, I could understand when you're the newbie and you come in, you're on totem pole. There's a totem pole, you know?
You do the crap work, you gotta earn your respect there, yeah.
You gotta work a few years before you get in there, or have somebody retire and somebody else moves up to them, and then you move up to where they moved up to, you know? You take their spot. It's different if you got some sort of education and you come in, you're trying for management, you get management, but you never worked there, you know, before. You're like, oh. Yeah, but see, the employees underneath you, that new manager comes in, you're going to know way more about the job than they are. And I've seen it where managers come in and act like they know everything from people who's been there 20 years, and then look totally stupid for like a week or two. You know? Like, that's why we don't do that way, because of this or that. But you can understand, you know, they'll become management, they're good with numbers and all that, but you got to deal with people also, all that.
Hey, Kenpachi.
Yes.
Do you have like any like grass blocks or dirt blocks I can get?
I have a bunch of dirt, but I don't have grass blocks.
Can I come over to your area and get some?
There, I have like four double chests sitting up by my second beacon. The beacon that's not in my base. It's out of my base. There's four chests out there by a bed. There should be a double chest of dirt out there. You can
Okay.
grab whatever you
So
want.
is it like near your castle?
Yeah, it's right outside on like the flat
Okay.
area I made flat. There's a beacon out there.
Oh, that flattened area that you said you terraformed a lot?
Yeah, I terraformed a bunch of that, and there's a beacon sitting out there. Right next to the beacon's four double chests. One of them's full of dirt.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Make a dirt tower?
I'm putting grass near my area so I can make it nice looking out there. Because my house is built on sand.
Oh.
Oi, you come to me. Hurry, get it.
You never supported me. How dare you? I used to. But you never did, you liar. No, when I had a YouTube channel.
Hey, does anybody have the friend, oh, crap, hold on. YT Salty 720S?
What?
Maybe on my friends list I have a lot of people. Let me check my tablet really quick. Because I can check out my PlayStation to there.
I don't particularly care when I get random friend requests from people I don't know, and it's not a person from my stream because there's no one in my stream.
Maybe they're starting to recognize your talent, dude. Just accept anyone. That's what I do.
Dude, I got tons of followers. I had no way. I'm sitting here playing PS3 and I'm getting followers for PlayStation. I'm like, why are people following me? I'm like, what? How? What? Why does it say people are following?
I think when Skippy he started doing that, talking about the server, that's when I started getting like friend requests out of random. Like I got 7 last night. I need to do. What was his name again?
YT, the dash in the middle, Salty 720S. So 720s. I'm gonna look them up on YouTube because I'm assuming that's a YouTube name. Since it's
Excuse me.
Thank you for letting me get the dirt from Pachi.
Oh, no problem. You find it all right?
Yep. I took the little
Salty 720 has 205 subscribers,
I'll put back.
and
Yeah, I don't see that name in here at all. I don't have that YT one.
Okay.
he's a trick shotter, and he plays Fortnite.
Well, the name friends of mine. I don't think. Well, hold on. I just made some new friends. I was like, people I'm friends. Well, they just started playing Fortnite. I'm like, I don't play Fortnite.
I barely play Fortnite anymore.
I've never played it.
I play it probably
I
too
only
much.
play it every now and then when
I've watched it and I watched enough of it. No, I don't like it.
I only play it when a new week of challenges come out. So.
I don't like how when you add people your friends, they'll automatically follow them. I don't like that. You should get rid of that. Because I only want to have a few people I'm following. But every time someone friends you, you accept it, you automatically are following them.
It ain't none of my
There's an
friends.
option to turn it off. I think.
Oh, is there?
I think there's an option to turn that off. Yeah.
I have all my
gotta do it, man.
notifications turned off.
Yeah, I turn off my notes, but like when people you accept, it automatically starts following them too. I don't like that. It should be, you should have the option to do it after they're your friend if you want to follow them or not.
Yeah, I think there's an option to change it somewhere in settings or like on your profile or something.
I don't know. I'm gonna add him just cause.
Yeah, dude, that's how you're gonna build your YouTube channel. You gotta accept everything that comes in.
getting sponsorships from Microsoft. My friend's gonna be getting sponsored by Microsoft since he's working there. They said that if he works there for about 3 months, they'll sponsor his Twitch videos.
That's about,
Run now.
that's the, what is it called for a normal job? It's like the first 3 months. And you don't have to pay for your drug test. I want to say beta, but that's not what it's called. I don't know. I'll be back in a minute. I have to go take care of something real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I have like a bunch of friends on my place, my place on my system here that are all for PS3. I don't even play with them people hardly ever anymore, except for a couple. And one of them I'm
You
real
can
close with. I
check
never
my
delete him. I'm
friends
like,
list.
why doesn't he get a PS4? I'm like, dude, I know you got a good job. I know what he makes and stuff. I'm like, you make good money and you're still on a PS3. He goes gambling a lot and freaking drinking a lot. I'm like, dude, you need to get rid of the PS3. I know Black Ops 2 was freaking awesome, dude, but that's the only game you play ever. I'm like, dude, it's time, man. I was like, you want to on the boots ground now? I was like, you need the PS4. I know you make enough, man. You make way more than I make. And like, it took me 4 or 5 months to save up for a PlayStation. I'm like, come on, man. You could probably do it. No, not
Like,
even a
you
month.
Like you could get one paycheck and buy a PlayStation now.
Yeah, he says he used to rent a Zamboni for like he lives in Canada. He runs a Zamboni for it's a part-time job and he does another job. Does Zamboni on the weekends for some Coliseum thing and some other thing. I'm like, man.
Like, dude, are you good, bro?
And then he wants me to share my Black Ops 2 maps because I have all the DLCs for it. He's like, game share with me. I'm like, dude, what the hell? He had to change his whole name and account, I guess, for some reason. I'm like, why'd you do that? You get banned. Did you do something naughty? Do something. Forget your
I
password.
put as much grass as I felt like putting, so I'm
Well, he
putting
drinks
back
enough,
and
so he
putting.
could have forgot his password. From what I know.
That's why he probably doesn't buy one, since he drinks and gambles so much. He wants to save the money for the drinking and gambling, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's why most people don't buy better stuff
Yeah.
if they drink and gamble a lot.
See, I'll delete friends on my friends list. I go through them and I I haven't talked to them in a long time, or they just don't play no more or whatnot. I'll be like, the ones you play with every day, like there's people I've played for years. I won't delete them, I'm like, I play with you and I got to like you and I like your attitude. I don't care how many years, but I get friend requests. I don't even sign them half the time.
To be honest, man, I have had people on my friends list that I haven't played for that I haven't even been on for like 5 years. And I got on PS4 off of PS3, so like half of the people I play with are off of PS3.
Yeah. I lost mine.
No,
I've
I
lost this
play
account.
with.
Man. I forgot my
Huh?
password. I lost this account I have right now. Yeah, from my PS3, I ended up losing my my password for this one.
I have to go AFK, so I'm
I
gonna
ended up
run
guessing
into
it.
your castle and in one of your hobbit holes real quick, Kamikaze. I just about called you Kamikaze. One of my friends, Mr. Kamikaze.
Yeah.
Kenpachi, sorry.
Yeah.
I have a friend named Mr. Kamikaze.
Mm-hmm.
And I play with him a lot. So. Yeah, but I'm gonna go AFK. I'll be right back.
Half the people don't even know how to pronounce my name, or don't even know where it comes from. Yeah, as I said, people don't know what it is. You can just call me Ken. That was it. I don't have no problem with that. It's quicker and faster. You don't. My nerd don't need to show out that I'm old and I like anime. Oh. Yeah, my daughter was just behind me watching Dead Man Wonderland, the anime. That's why I stopped and said something about that. It's pretty good. They, yeah, because if it was in, if that was not in Japan, half the stuff that goes on in the animes would not be allowed. They cut out a lot of things, you know, when they change it from anime to what you call, like if you ever watched One Piece, in the our dub version, oh Sanji's sucking on a sucker. He ain't smoking a cigarette. They put a sucker stick, made it look like a sucker stick instead of a what do you call it? A cigarette. Instead of cuss words, they don't put cuss words in some of them. Give me. I think I've waited enough. I gotta put my character somewhere and I gotta go eat something. I haven't even had breakfast yet. That first part of the day fixing all my gear so I can dig.
Those are watching right now. I hope you guys are replicating this and creating an airship or seeing how it's designed and stuff. It's just silly. I thought it was going to be a lot harder, but it's not. It's actually easy.
Don't
That
worry,
is
I'm
not
looking.
simple. You kidding me? What?
It is for me.
So okay, so apparently, I just found out because she just sent me a snap. We were on call, like we were on the phone or whatever on Snapchat, and then she had to go to, her mom told her to go to the store apparently, um, which she was at the store, cause I kind of, well, I looked at her map and yeah, she was at the store, so I know that part was true, and then she just sent me a snap saying, so my hair is dark purple. I'm like, yeah, I mean, damn, you couldn't have told me. You dye your hair? Is that why you weren't responding? It's funny.
So she got her hair dyed? Is that what she did?
No, I think she self does it. Self does it, cause she's at home and her hair is like soaking wet. So I'm pretty sure she did it herself. I'm like, still could have told me you're gonna dye your hair. I'm like,
An easier way to say that though, because so it doesn't sound like trolling, is to say, hey, next time when you do it, I'd like to get suggestions of cool hair dyes that would be that you engage into instead of being like, oh, what are you trying to control me? I can dye my hair if I want to.
yeah,
Except,
definitely not trying to do that.
yeah, but sometimes it might come off by people. They might think that's what you're implying, because you have more control of it, which you don't seem like that type of person.
Hell no. I'm fucking. I tried to like, kind of explain to her the best way I could, honestly. Uh, I'm fucking, when it comes to shit like relationships, I'm fucking, like, this might come off as weird, but I'm submissive. I'm not, it's, whatever you say goes, like, that's how it works for me. I don't, I don't give orders.
Sometimes, dude. Does
Well,
that drive you
yeah,
mad?
no, not at all. I'm just, I've been told that that's fucking weird, because usually, guys aren't
No, it's not.
submissive, but,
It's not. It's not weird. I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's okay to have something that you want to do instead of someone else
yeah.
always. Because the other person doesn't maybe see your intentions, and they'll start to control everything and not realize how they're taking control of everything. And you might start bothering you, but then you're afraid to say something because it's been going on for so long. So just be aware of that. Like,
Oh, yeah,
sometimes it's okay
no.
to say, hey, if you want to watch this movie, how about, since we watched the movies you wanted to watch the past few times, okay, we watch what I want to watch.
Yeah, no, and
That's
I'll,
what a
like,
relationship is, too.
something, like, for, like, certain things, I'll be like, well, I don't really care for that. Like, I'll give my opinion and stuff, but I don't care for, like,
Just like not saying
telling.
no and like demanding and controlling.
Yeah, no, I don't like controlling. I'm like, I don't like it. That's
It's a
not
bad
me.
thing to do, yeah, in a relationship.
And then she says she's been in, like, a relationship where, it was the opposite. Like, she was not the one in charge. And I was just curious and stuff. And, sometimes you ask questions you don't exactly want the answers for. And I was like, well, just in the relationship or, like, physically? And she's like, both. And I'm like, oh, I didn't really know what else to say. I'm like, well, I'm gonna find out at some point. Like, it'll come up in conversation at some point. I mean, like, that's
How do you
not
think of the show so
something.
far?
I think it looks awesome.
They're just slowly adding some new stuff to it,
Yeah.
making it look more alive than what it looks like right now. I'll have to add a fin to the back. I'll wait to do that. I know I didn't realize it's gonna be snowing up here. I'm like, oh great. I do that to myself. Add. Yeah, my channel when it gets to 1,000, like I said, I was gonna address for my subscribers and all that. But when I start monetizing, I'm gonna start doing videos of me taking that money, whatever I make, and using that to make people's lives a little bit better. Like buy shoes, jackets. Like if a homeless guy is homeless, if I get enough money, I'll get him like an apartment for a couple months so he has a home address to get a job, things like that. Because not
Yeah.
every person who's homeless is an alcoholic or a drunk. I've met a lot
Or a
who've been sober
druggie.
and listen to this.
Me,
Yeah, and you
I'm
listen
here.
to them, you're like, listen to their stories, it breaks your heart. Like family just abandoning them, things like that, or the wife taking everything.
Yep.
It's
Hey,
just
that's me
mind-blowing.
right here, dude. Technically, I'm homeless. I live with my ex's mother.
Wow, that's interesting.
You want to hear? You want to hear this fucked up story? This is
Yeah.
really fucked up. Me and this family, say like my family and their family grew up together. We were kids. We grew up. They thought me and her daughter were gonna get together. Her older daughter were gonna get together. Well, me and her younger daughter ended up getting together. So we grew up together. We're friends. Well, we ended up getting married. Had 3 kids. Together for almost 6 years. Well, yeah, about 7 years before she ends up where I lost my job and she had to go to work and I had to stay home and I got up in the morning, took the kids to school, got the kids on the bus, and I went to work at a restaurant for 5 hours where I told them I couldn't work no more because I had to be out by, I started at like 8 o'clock, I had to be out by 12:30 so I can get back, get off, kids off the bus, and then, then the kids out at 3 and I got to feed them lunch, dinner, and I'd have her dinner ready when she got home. Well, she ends up, she's the breadwinner, she knows how now she has to work. And she never worked before. I paid all the bills, everything. Now she's got to pay all the bills. Well, she felt like that was bullcrap and stuff like that, and she ended up going cheating on me.
Sorry to hear that,
And I was like, that's it. I was like, I could have took up, and she's bipolar too, so I had to deal with mood swings and all that shit all the time anyway. and her cleanliness problem. She's like, you get that way, you have like those OCD things. But I couldn't handle that, so I was like, well, I'm leaving. And her parents and them didn't know what was going on, and I left Michigan, and they find out what the hell went on, and they got so mad at her and stuff like that. Well, moved back with my mother and got a job, and I started to get back out on my own. And then they called me up and wanted me to come work for my brother-in-law. That's who I work for now, because he owns his own business, the cleaning business, So I would instruct like that. So I come down there, and I move in with them to begin with, and then I move in with my brother-in-law because it's easier for us to go work and stuff. And we, it's a big house, we both got our own things and stuff to do. And then he got a girlfriend. We argued, and they told me to come live, and they wanted me to come back and live with her, and everything was fine. I still got along with her. My ex and all that. And it's just how it is. And they want me to stay here anyway, because with my first kid, who I pay child support for, I was like I'm like almost $30,000 in debt because they sent my child support outrageous. So they take 65% of my paycheck.
Jesus.
Of any regular paycheck I make. If I make a paycheck like anywhere I want, except for if I get cash. If I get paid cash, I get to keep it because I don't have to claim it. That's why I get paid cash. I know I got a paycheck for the other day for $101, but I only got to bring home $40.
Jesus, bro.
So yeah, and so they know that. So my mother-in-law knows I can't go out and live by myself, because then they took my license away too, so I can't drive. But I can get a moped and I can drive that, and that's what I'm getting right now is a moped, so I can drive around town and go get a regular job, so I hope pay more child support. But they know I can't do it.
License away from you. You have to get a job.
I know. I know. They did that. My mother-in-law understands all that, and no, I can't pay that. And then my ex gets next with my 3 kids. He's like, well, you need to pay for all this. I was like, well, I have the kids every weekend, dude, and I have them half the summer. I used to have them almost the whole summer. I have every break, every Christmas break, every fall break, every weekend. Dude, I got like joint custody. I spend more time technically in hours with the kids than she does in hours of her being at work, her coming home, and her sleeping.
Yeah. Well, you're building your currency, dude. That's people, not a job.
Yeah.
That's not value.
And then I sit and talk with them and play with them games and stuff they want or do whatnot, and I walk and get them things. But she goes and says this. He gets a big rant saying I'm some loser because I'm living with her mother, and she just doesn't get. She knows my situation. She just wants to be hurtful. And she says that, and then her ex, I was like, well, I'm going to come over and get the kids. She's like, you can't show up and pick up the kids, or so-and-so, this dude's going to beat me up, or some shit, right? I had that on text, so I was like, well, I can use this in court anytime. We are still married. We have never divorced. And it's been like this for almost 6-7 years, so nobody's got custody, and she can't say she has custody or I have custody. I can go grab them out of school if I wanted, But the police.
All she could do is complain.
Yes, and then she's like, she goes, you're not like their real father. You only pay for when they're with you, when they're with you Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You only pay for you don't pay for when they're with me. I was like, well, you don't pay for them when they're with me. Why should I pay for them with you?
Dude, that's why she's mean to you all the time, because her pride, she knows she's screwed up in her life.
Whenever we talk, I'm always in the moral right. When we always talk, I'm always in the moral right, so I always win. She always comes in name calling. Her ex called me. I was like, well, I don't care. I was like, you try to come hurt me, I'm gonna call the cops. I was like, hey, I'm too old for none of this nonsense, dude. I was like, you try something to me, I'm gonna call the police. I'm too old for this. I was like, I might go into jail if I still have like a bench warrant from way out of state. I already talked to the cops and them. They ain't gonna extradite me. I was like, the most they're gonna do, they'll take me in jail for a day and I'll be out. I was like, you're gonna go to jail and you're gonna go to jail for a long time. I was like, I don't care.
Jail time just for doing threats, and that's actually you can go to get arrested for that in most states. Yeah.
And
Just crap. I thought I was. I'm so sorry.
and I was like, we can go to court anytime if you want. And I was like, you can try to see if you can get child support. I was like, you ain't gonna. I was like, we're gonna go to court. What you gonna have? Who you gonna have on your side? Just your boyfriend, who's a felon guy from Florida, who talks crap, still drinks and smokes dope, and wants to threat violence and has a gun and he's a felon and not supposed to have a gun, and that's who's going to be on your side. And I was like, who's going to be on my defendant's side? There's going to be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. They're all going to be here, and they're all reputable, no bad, and they're all on my side because yeah, because she doesn't take them over. It's like she's like, you guys never take my side. I was like, well, because you're never in the right, Randy. They're in the right. You're not in the right. I'm like, they understand my situation. I give you enough. I have to pay her gas money to bring the kids over, instead of me picking them up or her mom coming up. Her mom isn't allowed at her house to pick them up. Her brother offered to pick them up the other day, and she's like, it ain't my brother's responsibility to pick them up. It's between me and you. I was like, it ain't like you don't trust your brother to pick up the kids and bring them over. Your own brother who comes over and fixes your stuff in the house. Yeah, even if I wasn't with them, and I had a girlfriend, which I don't, dude. If I had a girlfriend, it'd be worse. If I had a girlfriend and have her go pick them up, she'd freaking trip out even more.
Yeah. Dude, you got some crazy stuff going on.
I know. I'm like, well, I know. I was like, I know where I go. I've tried to get a job where I make $15 an hour. Then we tallied up the hours, how much I had to make to make enough. Because you got to figure it takes about 60% of my paycheck, make enough to even afford my own place, afford insurance, afford all that. I'd have to work almost 50, 60 hours a week, every week, to bring home $300 and some dollars, $300 to $400.
You know what? We need to go to high schools and get hired to talk to the kids about our lives, what's going on, so they'll be abstinent. Like, yep, we're not gonna have kids.
Or make mistakes and doing stupid stuff. Younger.
We'll just tell them our stories.
And it's even harder for me to get a job because I have felonies on my record from when I was 17 and 18 years old. I was considered an adult. They wrote it down, so now it's still on my record. So it's harder for me to go get jobs anywhere because of that. And without a vehicle. Yep. From the age of 17 to 21, I admit I was a dumb kid. I'm like, come on. Two of my felonies are bullcrap. I'm like, one is for breaking into a school bus garage from a rival school, and I painted some crap. But the dude I was with ended up defacing some property, doing a worse, taking a knife to some bus car seats and stuff. So we ended up getting a felony for breaking and entering for that. And another was I was in my dad's car and there was a.
What's up, Dream? What you doing?
If I take $5 worth of candy bars, I'm a felon now and I'll be hanging out with murderers. That's nice.
Yep.
What is wrong with
I was in the county jail, hanging in D block with real killers and gangbangers.
Yeah.
And all I ever did was little kid shit. When you suck your dude.
Did you hold someone's pocket?
Nope. Dude, I was dope, dude. I grew up on a farm, dude, and I lifted weights and went to play football and played wrestling and track, dude. And I'm short, dude, but I was stocky as hell. I could bench 260, only weighing 130 pounds.
Damn, bro, you could basically bench fucking me.
I was picking up dudes in jail. When I was in jail, I played basketball a lot, dude. I'd have to guard the center. The big black guy at 6'4", I was guarding him and pushing him around. I was the only one to get on him. I was like, I ain't gonna let nobody have no free ride to the hoop. You come in here, even if I'm little, I'm gonna knock you down. I broke a dude's arm playing basketball because I accidentally undercutted him, and he flipped over me and broke his arm. I was like,
I was pretty skinny going to school, and sometimes I would get picked on or something get in my face over dumb stuff. They probably would have beat my butt then, but I was just like, you know what? Kick my ass now and keep coming at me. Every single time I see you, I'm gonna keep coming at you. I don't care if I lose. I'm gonna keep coming after you.
That's just like a party, yeah.
You saw it in my eyes. Yeah, I'm like, I don't care if I lose the fight. I'll keep coming.
Yep, you better. You better knock me out and leave the party, because if I wake back up, I'm coming right back at you. That's what I've told people before too.
Yeah, they see that in your eyes, and they're like, I don't want to get this fight with this guy. You don't. So just keep coming.
Better knock me out, then get in your car and go. Yeah, that's how they used to do. They'd say I was scary when I was younger. I mellowed a lot. I became a good boy. After my mid-20s, early 30s, I started becoming more mellow, not as crazy. Because I've shot guns at houses and stuff, and did all that game bang bullshit, living in project shit. And...
cars, like, shooting out, like, long country roads at a deer in the middle of the night in fields.
Yeah, I had a gun held to me, gunshot at me, and I stabbed a dude to get them to leave me alone. Had to show that I was crazy enough to, even though I had a gun. They were stupid. They had a gun but no bullets in it. I was like, what are you? You gonna pull a gun with no bullets? And I'm gonna pull a knife.
Craziest story I ever heard was a friend of mine that I met. He was a Force Recon, and before he went to, when he got back from Iraq, he spent 3 straight years in Iraq with Force Recon. So he was just doing CQB constantly. He was in like Fallujah, Najaf, battles like around Baghdad. So he's seen a lot of combat, right? And plus, he wasn't just a Marine, he was Force Recon, so he had extra training. And he went to a bar when he had got back, and this group of guys just came up to him and just started like smacking him, right? And there was 5 of them, and he didn't kick all 5 of them in their asses. He knew he couldn't. It doesn't matter how well you're trained. You take on 5 people, come on, you're gonna get dropped. So he just jumped on the leader guy, the one that started it, and bit a chunk of the guy's face off, spit it at the other 4, and they ran off.
Jesus.
I was like, yeah, that'll make you run away. Well, there's 5 of them, dude. They could have beat him to death. So just bit the guy's face, a big old chunk of his cheek off, spit it right at him, and they all took off running it. And he took off running too, and chasing him and stuff. Yeah. I was like, damn, dude, you're crazy. He's like, yeah, but it works. Crazy wins. I was like, yeah, I guess it does.
Yeah, my friends were being held up when that happened. They were holding that gun against us and stuff, and I grabbed a knife that was in there, and I ran outside because they were still there trying to make my friends empty their pockets. They didn't see me coming after they left me in the house, and I grabbed the first guy I saw and stabbed him right through the arm and grabbed him and pulled him down in a chokehold, put the knife to his throat, and I told them they better leave or I'm going to kill their buddy there, man. They backed up, started walking, I threw his buddy, and they left. I was like, no, we was in the hood, dude. And they were, half of them were black, half were white, and I was only living there for a couple months when that happened. After that, dude, they ended up becoming my friends, all them guys, and all that stuff. I lived on the block, they were like, we don't want to mess with that. They don't want to mess with no crazy fucking like me, dude. I was like, man, I ain't gonna fuck with your crap.
I don't know, fucking. So, I don't know if y'all fucking watch Netflix or whatever. There's a new show on my block or whatever. Fucking my favorite quote ever. Bitches be bonkers. Bitches be bonkers.
Yep. I hear that women can be crazy, man. I don't understand them half the time. Us men use logic more than women do sometimes. That's why I tell my daughter, I was like, use logic, be smart about everything. Don't just jump to first conclusions. Use logic more, I tell you. Don't just jump with your emotions.
I shouldn't say girls, that sounds creepy. With women than I do,
you like girls?
No. I forget, sometimes I say that, I'm like, oh crap, there's gotta say women. But no, I just get along with them a lot easier. I like to socialize.
Speaking of women.
Just by her name, it's a girl. How do you know that? Like, guys might like titties.
It's Kitty because we play with her.
Oh.
She calls me Lucky Street.
I know it's a girl because I watched the chat last night. And I went on your stream and watched for a minute last night.
Oh, nice.
I think I heard her voice. Well, I just wanted to see what everybody was doing on here while I was waiting on it. Because I do that anyway when I'm playing other games before I came back for a little bit. I'll just see what you guys were up to. Because I was playing for a while, then you stopped playing. And I was like,
Yeah, health. I had some health issues that were happening. I didn't think I was gonna be around very much longer before we kind of turn around. Did I
You
just
were
pick up
gonna
baked
die?
potatoes? Yeah. Big, in a sense, yeah. It's more
What
complicated
did
than
you
that.
pick up?
This is the kitty. I picked up, I thought, potatoes to bake or to put them down here, like I'm planting them, and I picked up baked potatoes. I'm like, why isn't this working? Oh yeah, these are baked.
Wow.
Thank you. How's Kitty doing?
Kitty is bored, does not want to come into the Artcraft world, and I'm gonna build an underwater glass dome on my world.
That's awesome. I love water glass domes. Underwater domes. I like shit underwater. Cause okay,
Gonna be a
so uh,
silverfish game.
me and this chick have kind of a weird relationship or whatever. And I was like, last night we were on the phone and shit, and I was asking her about like stuff I had saw on our Instagram and stuff, and she was like, "How do you know that?" I feel like I should ask her, what side of the store she parked on.
Beside the store she parked on?
Yeah, because I went on the Snapchat map or whatever, and she was at the store for like an hour and a half, roughly. Probably pretty closer, like closer to like just over an hour.
See,
But I
there's a
don't.
girl on the side, and you ask her if that feels like stalking.
wow.
The kitty. Wow.
See? It isn't.
Alright. Kitty needs another wart.
I'm trying to add a window here.
If I disappear, it's because she's. Oh, calling.
Creepy at all. Oda, you still haven't seen this world. Yeah, Monkey said you were doing that on your stream. I was like, okay. I really don't have anything here. I've got 4 cauldrons, 2 of them are full of water, and I still don't have a block of water to just be a block of water. What the hell's wrong with me? Where's my bucket? There's a bucket. I'm gonna go get a bucket of water. Alright.
Why are we gonna go there? Oh, I need a bathing suit. Do you need to wait for your grandma to get a vehicle and go over there? I guess we can walk to the mall. Give me a minute. What? I'm ready. Looks like I'm gonna have to walk to the mall. Picked up that pool yesterday. My daughter needs a swimsuit. Boys need just to get some shorts. Oh no, dude, I don't miss a chance. My brother-in-law, who's, we are talking about, my brother-in-law's a, sister, kids and stuff. He's like, man, he's like, he wish he could be like me and have the relationship I have with my kids. To sit and talk with them and play with them all the time. He's like, he's the kind of person that can't do that, he's like, he has 7 kids, dude, but he only has one living with him, you know. And he says he doesn't feel like he doesn't feel like he has that kind of relationship even with his kid, his little kid. He's only like 6, 11, 12, 8 or 9. Yeah. He's like he don't feel like he has the relationship like I do with my kids. Hmm. Yeah. Well, like I said, to be able to talk to them, right, you got to find something that they like and that you can like or at least be tolerated by doing with them. They like it, or like it, Like, I grew up with video games. He don't play video games, and his kid plays video. I talk more with his kid about video games and stuff he likes, and his kids like YouTube. So I sit in there because I watch a little bit of YouTube and all that, and movies, and they watch that. I sit and watch my kids' cartoons and movies, so I can talk to them about that. You just got to find something you both like, or at least something you can like and tolerate that they'd like to do. I haven't done nothing. No. I only showed that one picture of that just one of my builds. What time is it? 8:30.
I'm back. Sorry it took a while. I had to walk over to the little phone store near our house. Got myself some snacks and I forgot to get my mom a 2-liter. Mm. Mm. Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to be in more horse crap than we already get to sometimes.
Mm. What? I think it would look way better if you made it red and put the Fire Nation symbol on it.
Fire Nation. Oh my god, I know what the... This, you're talking about Avatar, The Last Airbender, right? See, I remember that.
See, he's not so old, he has dementia.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have dementia. My kids watch that. I watch pretty much, try to watch almost everything my kids watch except for some yelly, screamy YouTubers that I'm not watching.
Logan Paul.
Yeah. If they're totally faking out scary crap, I don't watch that stuff. Totally
I can't watch
overreaction.
the ones that are like
I hate
little
Preston
kids
Plays.
that want to do YouTube, or even like teenagers that want
I
to do
hate
YouTube,
that dude
and
with passion.
they haven't done their research, and there's like they set up a webcam that's facing their TV, and no, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to see the darkness around your room with a super bright TV that's not in focus. I don't
But you
want to
wanna
watch
know who
that
the
shit.
real cancer of YouTube
I'm
is?
not gonna subscribe.
Talking about the cam that'll sit there and be pointed at the TV instead of like
Yeah,
having
or
it like
even
on your
their
PS4
phone
like
cameras. Some of them, like, you can tell they're holding the camera and
Do you
trying
wanna
to play
know
at the same
who's the
time.
cancer
Like, no. What's wrong with you?
of YouTube?
That's how I watched the Super Bowl this year, from watching somebody with their phone camera on the TV before they could get what you call it. Got it for copyrighted or whatnot.
Wow.
Alright. Well, I'll be back later. I gotta finish my food and take my daughter to the mall. I'll be back on if it ain't full.
What's wrong with Walmart? It's just a bathing suit.
Peace.
Walmart's farther than the mall. I live right next to the mall, like a block and a half away, 2 blocks. I live right downtown.
Mall's more
2 blocks away from the mall. No,
all the bathing suits in the mall are like skimpy little shit I would never let my 14-year-old wear.
No. This is one of those what you call old time malls. They don't got the like Spencer's or Foot Locker. It's one of those like you'd get with the, them rummage sales ones, or something like that. These are like old mom and pop stores inside this mall. It's a mall that has all like mom and pop stores. People were selling all those kind of blankets, and they're selling incense, and they're selling candles and all that stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of stores like that, and one little shoe store, and they got this place called Roses. It's like a Kmart.
Roses? Are you serious? I
Yeah,
thought they went out of
Roses.
business.
No, they got one here in Indiana.
Oh my
you're
gosh,
in
I could have
Indiana?
sworn they went out of business. All of the Roses around here just went belly
Pretty
up.
sure
as soon as
that's not
Walmart
too
came to
far
town.
from Ohio.
Same with Sam's. Yeah.
Roses and Ames, both of them went out of
How
business.
far is Indiana
all around
from
here?
Ohio?
Like, there's no Ames, there's no Roses.
Next door.
I think there's I think there's a
that's what I was
Rose's
thinking.
garden
So yeah,
center
we
still
live
around
like pretty close
in
together.
my hometown, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else.
Yeah, they don't got a real mall
Ew.
here. This ain't like the mall I grew up in. I lived went to a mall like in a city, and you got two Foot Lockers in it, and you got Spencer's, and you got Rags, and you got other name one stores, and
There is not
even
a
a
single
tattoo
mall
parlor
near
and
my house
piercing
that
shop
isn't
and all
like
that stuff.
I am
like
the epitome
like
of the
10 miles away.
terrible fisherman that you see in every movie.
That's how close the
That's like,
nearest
oh, I got a
mall
fish, I got a
is to
fish.
my
Pulls it up in his
house.
boot. Because I literally just caught half-broken
And we don't have a
leather
car,
boots.
so every time I want to go, we have to order an Uber.
I want puffer fish. 3 puffer fish, please. I've only got 2. I need 1 more. Come on now.
Bye, Ken.
Give me a puffer fish.
Alright, I'll be back on in an hour or two. Maybe only an hour.
See ya.
Gone. No, he left. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. Why am I so hungry?
I'm really liking what Big Mix is doing with the Fight Club. Every now and then I'll go down and look at it, see what he's changed.
Who?
For some reason, I can never use an Elytra. But in any other like mode or like in any other thing besides this, I can use Elytra perfectly. It's probably because of lag. I didn't even know Cupcake Kitty was in here. Since when did the cat get in? Jordans. You wanna know something? I think the Big Mix should make it so just anyone can go in the Fight Club. And it's not only for the randoms. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, I know. And if I start getting attacked out of nowhere, I'm leaving forever. Huh? I for real can't hear what you're saying. Can you turn up your mic? Yeah. Yes, I am. Does anyone know who Menace is? Oda. Mr. Panda. Yay, it's a bidder. No, 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 no. When you want to find the bidders. No, 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 no. Has anyone? Oda. Why? Well, I'm magic. I'm Houdini. Huh? Houdini. You watch Vanos Gaming? Nice. Oh, really? I've been watching a lot of Delirious lately. Just, huh? I haven't heard it yet. I'm more into Delirious Army. My favorite song. Huh. Oh, you're not on this world? Oh, you're not allowed in the world yet? You know what I love to do? You know how shulker boxes will stay like up and open whenever you're in the inventory for 'em? Well, apparently you can jump on top of them and then jump in the air and open one, and it'll lift up and you'll stand on top of it while it's open. Yeah. Hmm. But it only stays like that wall. Yeah, while you're in the inventory for it. Oh, the morph mod. Well, you know that Microsoft is doing a deal with Xbox, so Xbox will get mods. I don't know. Chimichanga. It says this dude's name is Chimichanga.
I've heard
Huh?
I've heard weirder like you have no idea. I have no idea
Huh?
did anybody else just hear that?
Mhm. Wait, no, I didn't hear it. What did?
I was like, oh, are you there? And all you can hear is, he's here. And that wasn't Oda because
I
I
think
heard
that
him
was
more
his
with-
wife.
Yeah.
I think that was Elizabeth.
Did you see his last stream? Actually, never mind. You heard him.
Huh?
Aren't you, hold on, I'm stuck in freaking... Alright, weren't you, in, the party last stream?
What?
Shotgun, you were in the party
Uh-huh.
yesterday.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. He technically... Ah, goodness. But it turns out that it's... I do not know how to say it. By the way, Shotgun, you have an echo.
Oh, sorry. But just tell me.
It's... I don't know if it's like family or something like this, but it is... Culture, I guess. It's like... Shit, I'm cooking. I have no idea.
What?
You have to ask him if he comes back. Oda.
What about it?
It turns out it's like extremely weird that he like cooks and stuff. I don't know. You have to ask him when he comes back.
Why is it weird that he cooks?
No, it's not weird. It's just, I'm just saying it's. I forget. You're gonna have to ask Oda.
Ask him what?
For some reason, it says that he's still streaming.
Yeah, but when you click watch stream, it says stream is ended.
Still live for me.
He's not for me.
She yelled at me.
Oh, it's play streams for me.
What's up? What's up? Canada? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice. I was probably putting away dishes when you were
Putting away
answering.
dishes when you were.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That echo, man, that's terrible. Who is echoing?
Yeah,
Dude.
shotgun. I think I know what you might have echo.
Why?
Your TV volume must be on because there's no other.
No.
No, it's not. That's really weird then.
Probably a glitch.
No, because I've seen people
My,
on random parties.
my mic always glitches weird. Ow,
There's
ow, 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 ow. My legs fell asleep. Please help me. Please. Why have you been if you can hear me?
Bro, Oda, she yelled at me. I kind of accidentally told her I went on her Facebook and then like her sister's Facebook. Rip. Welcome back.
Yes. Stay there. ahead, Lucky. He's AFK for a second. I see on his stream. He's just sitting there.
Oh, yeah.
Or was it just on his stream?
I muted them, though. They were being too loud.
Yeah. Yeah. Do
I
dishes,
don't know.
cook, you know,
Is it on?
sweep, vacuum. Because the thing about respect is just because I was born a gender, I automatically have to demand respect for the entire world. That's how it is. That's just, it's not how it is. Like, you see more in, like, I guess, Latin culture, you see men helping out around the house. Doesn't mean it's all that race. But, you know, a
Yeah.
man is a man. He takes care of his family, not just because he goes to a job. You know, I know people who have jobs that their wife is at home taking care of the kids, sweeping, mopping, doing the dishes, making the food, cooking all the dinners,
Later,
maintaining the
bro.
house, right? And then you have a guy who sits on his ass at work for 8 hours a day, who barely does anything except sign some papers, and then he demands some slave at house to do everything else. Like, what's gotten into us? You know, you got to give to the family to get respect, and that's what I've done, and it's changed like the whole perspective of this house I'm in. Like, people are starting to like help out, things like that, do stuff around the house they normally wouldn't do, and lead by example. That's my biggest thing. Lead by example.
Hey, hey.
Yeah.
She,
What's up, Lucky?
she told me that her exact words after I told her that, you know,
Oh, hold on a second. Go ahead. No, go ahead and talk, Lucky. They're trying to talk when you were talking.
as I told her I'd go through her Facebook and stuff. I went through her Facebook, and then like I looked like real quick on two of her sister's Facebooks, like just to see, like, cause you know there's pictures like with all them all together and stuff, and so I was just looking and stuff, and she said that I was starting to scare her,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh no, I'm sorry, it won't happen again, I promise. It's like, oh crap.
Did you acknowledge that you have trust issues first with her?
No, actually I didn't. I probably should have.
You need to acknowledge that your feelings too are important. Like say that, hey, I just have trust issues, and I'm letting you know because normally I don't. And that's because I really care about you and things like that. You gotta let them know that you have trust issues because if you make it sound like, hey, I'm looking at all your stuff. One, or A, they could get freaked out because it might remind them of a very controlling relationship, or B, they are doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing, like liking on guys' pictures or commenting on them, things like that. That's why like social media is such a big, it's just such a crappy thing because any guy can access and comment on the comments and say things to them, and they can go check out their profile. But you know, social media is a bad thing. I think. I don't think there's anything much good about what it does except divide people, puts them in
I
groups.
mean, her Facebook's clean. I can't really say much about her Instagram, cause
You can't see that really.
well, no,
They
like
post it.
I've went like all throughout her Instagram stuff, and guys aren't saying weird stuff to her or like saying anything and stuff, but I can't see what she's gone and liked and commented on.
One of the big things, you're a guy, you know, guys typically are friends with the girl that they would do stuff with. They don't just be friends with a really unattractive girl. Guys mostly are friends with girls that, you know, if the opportunity came up, they would.
Yeah.
Guys tend to
I am
think
definitely
like
not
that.
like that. I know for a fact I am not like that.
Well, after having daughters now, it's like I'm like, you know, I never was a womanizer. I was always really good, had opportunities and never did. You know, like I'm glad I'm not streaming right now. So there was this before I was deploying to Iraq, I had been socializing with this girl at the time because I was single, and one of my buddies hooked me up with her information. I was 21, she was 18, and she was a model, right? So she's showing me like all these model pictures of her and stuff. And I went to Medford to go visit her, and we're all hanging out and stuff, and she just instantly got super attached to me, dude. And it got to where we're at the apartment alone and started like kissing and all that stuff, and she was like, you know, I'm ready, and I'm like, oh, what do you mean? She's like, well, I've never been with anyone, like I want to be with you. And I stopped myself, even though I had the opportunity to take this girl's virginity, and I go, you know what? It's probably not a good thing if we keep going. And she goes, well, why? And I said, well, because I'm deploying. We might not ever see each other again.
Mm,
But long
yeah.
story short, dude, check this shit out, dude. she messages me about 9 months later. She's getting married, right, to this guy who's a virgin too, dude. And she thanked me with like a whole heart. He messaged me thanking me and all that stuff, and it felt really nice.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was like the love of her life because she thought she was in love with me, but it was just more of a lust thing.
Yeah. The
That's just how I
physical
am.
feeling, dude.
Yeah. She's a cool chick though. I'm glad we stayed friends for a while. But you know, when she got married, you know, women just can't really have much guy friends, so I understand that. Got married. But yeah, anyways, that's just how I am. I've always been that way.
I even straight up asked her what side of the store she parked on, and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "What side of the store did you park on?"
Yeah, that might scare her. That might scare
That,
her.
and she's like, "How do you know these things?" And I'm like, Snapchat. I went on Snapchat Maps.
Yeah. Just say you have trust issues, and say, hey, you know, what boundaries can we have? Like, when you say you're going somewhere, do you mind if you message me a few times to say you're doing okay and all that? You know, you got to bring it up in a conversation. If you would bring it up that way, they're
Yeah.
gonna take the wrong idea because they're not gonna know exactly what you're feeling. They just think that you're a controlling person. It's gonna scare them away.
And well, I've told her several times I am not a controlling person. And she knows that.
Well,
But
by the
I
way you're
am.
making it sound though, when you're asking those questions, like, oh, where were you parking? I know where you're parking. That can be considered as controlling.
I was asking as a joke, and I told her, I'm like, "Oh, what side of the store were you parking on?" Just like laughing or whatever. And then but
Remember,
yeah.
you said that she was in a controlling relationship before, so she might not
I
see it as
don't,
a joke.
yeah, but see, I don't know how controlling. She just said that he was dominant and she was submissive. That was really it. She hasn't really talked to me about any of her past relationships. Like, she hasn't talked to me. I know of one, and I don't know if it's the one that was like that, but she said that she was in a 9-month toxic relationship, and all he did was say that she wasn't good enough and she was too fat.
Yep, that would be a total jackass trying to control her emotions and break her down, which means that he was more than likely cheating on her while he was doing that.
Yeah.
But dude, you definitely have you done video chats with her at all?
Mhm.
You guys video chat?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Um, we called last night and we were on the phone for a couple of hours. And then one of her house rules or whatever is, at a certain time she used to put up her phone.
Yeah.
And then she got on, it's kind of funny because she has to put up her phone, but she can still play games and stuff. So she got on PS3 like 20-30 minutes later, and we hung out and shit, and I fell asleep
Socialized.
with her in like a pregame lobby or whatever.
Cool. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to her right now. That's cool, dude. It sounds like you guys have a pretty strong relationship, and you haven't even met in person.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Hey, what's up, Ranger?
I don't go for physical attributes like instantly. I'm not like that. I get,
Um, I don't. Try messaging Gimme because this attack privileges thing is kind of like a host thing right now, and I don't want to. If he sees you kill someone, he's gonna be messaging me or asking who gave you privileges, no matter what it's for. So just please message Gimme or Craft Artist. He might be at work, but he'll see. Oh, he'll see. He'll see the messages because I think he has it like on his phone. There you go, sweetie. Sorry, Dad didn't hear you for a second. I got that for you. Let's not take this stuff out of your desk, dork. Turd. She likes these little high C punches, little juice boxes. She's like obsessed with them, dude. I'll get her to I'm like, pick up your toys, you get a juice box. She'll pick them all up. She's not even 3, dude. She knows how to organize them too. She'll organize all the toys where they're supposed to be. Dinosaurs here, blocks here, the clothes for the dolls. She'll actually organize them all where they're supposed to go. Sometimes she color coordinates them. Make it fun too. It gives her like an incentive at the end. Yeah, I see that. I don't need them. I don't want to step on any toes. Then I will, yeah. But just for right now, because he did tell me that nobody has tech privileges except moderators. So I want to make sure I'm not breaking any rules. The airship's done.
Inside and out.
It's done. Yeah, well, I'm gonna design my own panda statue, not like a pixel art one, but an actual like, it's like kneeling down, kind of like kneeling just with one knee, and then kind of like leaning forward against a bamboo shoot. That's my plan. And so far, when I've been challenging myself, I've been able to do pretty much any build. But statues is a whole another level. It's not. It's not. There's certain areas further north that tend to be a little more cold, but no, you guys have summers. It just starts a little bit different. Yeah. Exactly. I served with some Canadians in Iraq. I was in Iraq with the Canadians, dude. Yeah, the Canadians.
So what if I do if there's a creeper outside my house?
There's a creeper over there?
Mm-hmm. In a suit.
I'm going over there right now with my sword. Okay, I'm running away. I'm coming in. A creeper's over by his house, staring out the window at it. Dude, you put a pressure plate, it's gonna come in here. He's staring at you. It's like literally won't take its eyes off Lucky. He's staring back at it. Yeah. I respond what?
Thank you.
I'm gonna go look at your house, Ranger. Let's see. There you go. You got potential right there. Yeah, you might not actually, because he's at work. I have to fix Ranger's little thing over here. Okay.
She put her Snapchat in ghost, dude. No. Damn.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Did you see
So,
it?
yeah, no. You put your Snapchat in ghosted so people can't see where you are on the map.
Oh yeah, dude. I
Shit.
don't know about this one now. Now that she's doing that so soon, I don't know, dude.
I
I don't
literally
know your
told
guys'
her
stuff, so I
to,
don't know.
like,
You know what? My big tip, and it might, hold on, it might be like seem impossible, but don't message her at all for me. See how long it takes her to message you. If it takes like 4 days or 3 days, that she's not so interested in you after all, or that there's something else going on. Because if a girl likes you, dude, they can't go like a day without missing a message. As young as you guys are, they can't go like a day without at least messaging, seeing how you're doing. So that's the only advice I can give you is just some space away from it. Don't acknowledge that she put in ghost mode. She could be testing you to see if you're paying attention or if you're still looking at
Yeah,
the stuff
and
that she's
I'm
doing.
not gonna fucking ask her, cause then that's
Yeah.
like weird. And
I
she's
say honestly, don't message at all for a few days, and if she messages you, wait a couple hours to message back. See how many times she messages you. If she keeps messaging you, asking where you're at, what's going on, I'm worried, then she really cares about you. If she messaged you once, and it's like oh, go ahead, and it's like 4 hours later, that she messaged again saying, hey, what's up, then she's not so hard for you like you might think she is.
well,
I just have a lot of
like
experience with these type of
yeah,
relationships.
and she's said well, I know that she's like not terrible, but she's like kind of bad at responding, just period. And she says that she doesn't like talk to really anyone. Like she just.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Well, you don't know that for a fact.
yeah, I find that hard to believe. She plays Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
huge
You don't think that she's
place.
like has this type of relationship type thing that you guys have with other people, do you?
I honestly I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah. The only thing I can give you, because I don't know your guys' thing, I'm talking to Lucky, is just don't message her. See if how long it takes her. Don't like try to say, hey, what's up, how you doing, and see how long it takes her to actually message you and see how you're doing. Because if you guys are together, you're the most important thing. She should daily message you, see how you're doing. This is like, hey, well, good morning. I'm gonna be busy all day till this time. I just want to say that I'm thinking about you. Blah blah blah. That's something that really, really is on fire for you. I swear. I've actually gotten couples together that are still together over a decade, just because of I'm good at that kind of stuff, like reading people, listening to their relationship stuff, and then giving out some advice. And I can only tell you that that time thing is gonna really tell you what's going on and how she feels about you. Because you can ask someone, and of course they're not gonna want to argue. Oh, I care about you, but
you
actions
have to
speak louder than
prove
words.
it. Yeah.
Yep. And dude, it's gotta be hard for you because I can tell you like her. Here I am telling you not to message this girl. That's gonna be the hardest thing ever. You want what? You want this? Or oh, this? Okay, thank you. She says aguas, which means ducks. Do what? Lucky, yeah. No, you're okay, dude. Oh yes, yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Orgy fuzz in the morning means no update. You can threaten to delete Minecraft all you want. Can you full release it early? The pre-release of Java came out yesterday. Earliest for console would be next week, but all of this say not likely. Oh wow. What's going on? They're saying something about the update. Hold on. 5 hours. Well, if it comes out today, the server will have to go down until I can do a full system backup. So there's possibility that the aquatic update might come out today. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go into Boop Boop Jenkins' party.
Hello? Hello? Okay, if you don't want to communicate to me, that's fine. Even though I know that you're broadcasting, hey losers, how's life?
I named stuffed animals. I did not. Hi, Lucky.
Did you change Jenny's outfit yet?
What, Lucky?
Did you change Jenny's outfit?
Did I what? You're
Did
so
you
quiet.
change Jenny's outfit?
Did I change Jenny's outfit?
Yeah.
What was it last time I spoke to you?
You changed it. You changed her into a different shirt and a different pair of boxers.
See, when her first outfit was a shirt and it was a Minecraft shirt, I'm pretty sure, with frickin' basketball shorts. Now she's wearing Halloween boxers with a tank top. That's what I put her in. Leave me alone. You guys are